game. It's weird. There's no magical cutscene that happens. Also, the menu's fine. Everything's working perfectly. That tree looks beautiful. That I might have to swear that's my leaf. I don't know why they needed subtitles for the... It's okay. Yeah, okay. Check out that feet. Why don't you just separate the ice cubes? Never mind, it's fine. Nope, you have a chainsaw. You were gonna do that anyways. Yep, you're right. My fault.
God damn it. What a way to start the new year. At this rate, I'll be dead by Easter.
Oh my god.
Quiet down, Agent Jones. You're on the clock.
Did you see how, like...
Quiet down.
How quick that transition was? Amazing.
What you've done.
I know it says L.
Half naked in
No matter
Havana
what
right
direction
now.
you move it in,
Soaking up some
it just moves
rays,
forward.
Surrounded
So,
by a harem of
this is
bikini
fine.
queens, a mojito in one hand, and a seafood-slathered Havana-style pizza in the other. What did I do to deserve this? Does God hate me?
No. The regional bureau chief merely issued a special order.
No, this is great. Harem of
Oh.
Bikini Queens, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta
How
have
could
that.
I forget?
Nice stuttering. No. It's working as intended. You have to refresh your PC. All of it.
Agent Jones, don't let him take control of the conversation.
Yeah, you know
Why
what,
don't you
Raxby?
let your
I'm not letting you
goddamn
take
strike?
control. Cause you'll strike. And just pulls out the fucking gun. Yep.
And no red, remember?
I mean, when it came out, yeah, I did. Not recently, though.
It's open. Come on in.
Oh my god, did you see it said Francis Zach Morgan? It was. D4 is way better. But that's never gonna be brought out. I miss D4. This is the newest one. It goes Deadly Premonition, D4, then this. Oh my god, that cigar!
You have questions for us. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a... Zach does not look good after, like, what, 10 years, maybe? Again, no matter where you go. No, I go straight. It's very linear right now. It's on rails at the moment. The end of the rail was the coat hanger. Is that a piss jar? Cookies, pizza, this is Salt's place. Oh. And here comes Shamu ruining all the fun. The hell you want, lady? Nice finger.
Mr. Morgan, before we question you, allow me to first read you your rights. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law. Please keep that in mind as you speak.
That might actually be true, Raxby.
Do we
It's
have
fine.
permission to film this?
Yeah. It's alright.
Don't worry, my fairy. They're free to do whatever they like.
Something wrong, Mr. Morgan? I'm FBI Special Agent Aaliyah Davis, and this is...
Simon Jones. An analyst from the Boston branch. He's been monitoring us for years now.
Oh, hi.
Seriously.
This does look like the D4 house.
A Southern belle and a lonesome loser who can't catch a break. Quite the uncanny duo. You'd be the perfect stars for the latest video game. Isn't that right, my fairy?
Yeah. Am I the fairy? I'm the fairy, right?
How many years has it been since someone came to chat with us? Oh, but don't ask me about my fairy. That's a private matter.
I just saw the
It's
Ratman
hard
book.
to tell what he's thinking, but my eyes can't be deceived.
Oh, I guess we...
If he's hiding something, it'll come out in his face.
What the hell's going on over there? Oh, shit. They added some D4 stuff.
Francis Zach Morgan. He was once an FBI special agent, an extremely talented one. At least that's what they tell me. Perhaps he was a little too talented.
I'm trying. I can't. Oh. Nope, I can't.
This smell. It doesn't surprise me at this point, but it'll be problematic in court if they decide his testimony is unreliable. I won't get another chance to talk to him face to face like this.
Oh, that's weed.
I need to get him to stop smoking that for a bit. Letters of appreciation from the governor and the Department of Justice.
That might be it.
They're caked in dust as if he doesn't even care about them.
Wait, what does it mean by hold L? Oh, is this like... I guess it's what you can interrogate about? Let's see what happens.
Hey, Belle. Why are you dressed so handsomely?
She does look good in that outfit, though.
What are you talking about?
It would have been really nice to see like a Switch console like right there on the TV.
The
just
thick
just
black
there.
accessory wrapped around your neck. That's a male necktie. The color black represents confidence and interest in the self. And your decision to wear a male tie symbolizes your declaration of war against a predominantly male society. Or perhaps it's a psychological barrier meant to hide the weakness that dwells deep within your psyche.
Maybe she just picked it up by accident, you know?
We admire your bravery.
Yeah, he's 5 head right now. He's 6
I thought
head
you
probably.
retired from profiling.
He ties business.
Bullseye, huh?
Why? Well, why? He doesn't have to be this way.
You're an easy one to read.
What's with the triangle that's there? That's like undusted. Was that like the pizza?
In order to think with society,
Oh shit! She even said society.
a man must first gouge out his eyes and cut off his ears. Don't judge a book by its cover. For someone who's supposed to have been one of our best, you've got an awful eye for people. Or did all that smoke and kill all your little gray cells?
Okay, Aaliyah, that's enough.
It's getting really philosophical this early.
She's
I
smart,
wasn't-
but she's also more of a shrew than she lets on.
Agent Jones, that's sexual harassment.
This ganja be hitting him.
So, Belle, does that barrier of yours also protect you from violent criminals?
He's more dangerous than I thought. I can't read him. I'll just have to assault him head-on with questions then. First, I'll try using the files on the table to shake him up.
Yeah. That sounds like a good idea. I can't look at Rat Game. I'm sorry. I keep trying.
Stage 4 progressive malignant tumor. How do humans behave when they know death is just around the corner? And what if that human is also a high-functioning sociopath? An ornate antique chessboard. Looks like he stopped halfway through the game. But who was playing with him?
I'm gonna see what happens when you inspect the chessboard.
That chessboard looks rather old. And you can't even buy those ivory pieces anymore.
Oh, there was more dialogue.
Right,
Damn
they
it!
were banned by the
I
CITES
could have
Treaty.
talked about the marijuana.
That was made in France in the 1900s. We know it's in bad taste. But the weight of the ivory just feels so good in our
Hey, Chili, how's it
hands.
going? You're here for the best game of all
You
time.
play chess alone?
Is that a crime?
Sometimes.
No. But it's a hard game to enjoy when you're all by yourself.
It's missing
He's probably
the
just replicating famous games.
autocomplete, which sucks.
Or trying to solve problems from a chess workbook. Right, Morgan? I may not look it, but I'm actually a bit of a chess nut myself.
You can't leave. See? He can't leave. There's a Mexican man. That's a Mexican knight protecting society from your dumbass. You can't leave unless you finish watching
When
this
I
game.
was in school, I used to pore over every issue of Chess Life, the magazine published by the U.S. Chess Federation.
Well, unfortunately, your guess is completely wrong, Agent Jones.
Damn, Elia.
He isn't replicating a famous game, nor is he solving workbook problems.
The Mexican knight. He's a knight.
There isn't a single chess book to be found in this apartment. And I didn't find any
big ups.
chess-related
I love new
websites in his
carpet.
internet history.
Wait, how'd you find that out already?
He was simply playing chess. All alone.
Oh my god, did he get a Smash invitation? Excuse me?
So, what's wrong with that, Belle?
I don't understand it.
It do be like that sometimes.
How could a single human being seriously play as both sides?
You just publicly confessed to stealing personal data. Seems like that's a much bigger problem.
Oh no. Everything was done in a perfectly legal manner. We simply happened to intercept a handful of data being sent out from an unknown origin.
Ooh, now she's really trying to scare us. Did you hear that, my fairy? Serious nightmare fuel.
Yeah, I know about the visions. I don't care about the visions. I care about the dialogue. I know. It's either that or a pizza. It's
Mr.
probably
Morgan?
a pizza.
May I ask you a question purely out of curiosity?
It's probably going to be brought up
If it
soon.
makes you uncomfortable, just let me know. And I'll retract it.
Belle, what's wrong? You sure put a lot of effort into that approach.
It's a question about death.
It's probably like a 50-year-old
About
pizza, you know?
This body?
You ever had a 50-year-old pizza?
Are you afraid of what's coming?
Think carefully about why we're smoking this, then ask us again. Honestly, we're not afraid. Rather, we find it intriguing.
Intriguing.
Yes.
Damn.
Belle,
Zach is on some shit.
have you ever been to the Grand Canyon in winter?
No.
In the dead of winter, the Grand Canyon is terribly cold. Colder than you could imagine. A cold that no photograph could ever express. The sun, powerless, and the temperature drops below 0, right in the middle of the day.
Meaning?
Meaning, you can't really understand something until you experience it for yourself. If you want to learn more about us, you need to gain more experience.
Like an RPG.
Well,
Yeah. Is he saying we're low level? You piece of shit.
These files are from the case that took place just outside of New Orleans in 2005. The agent who handled the case was Francis Zach Morgan. And now he's sitting right in front of me. Do you remember the homicides that took place in Carré, Louisiana in 2005?
we solved that case.
Your report states the following. By coincidence, you encountered a serious incident in a town you visited while on vacation.
That sounds about right.
You then decided to steal the right to investigate from the local law enforcement and took over the case.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
After several more homicides, you managed to apprehend the perpetrator.
Yes. Yes. Yes, that's exactly what happened. We stole the right to investigate from them, just as you said.
It all started when the body of a 16-year-old girl was discovered. You arrived in Le Carré immediately after that, didn't you?
We just can't seem to keep ourselves away from dead girls.
Did you really visit that town just to take a vacation?
We don't know. If you already have the report, then we suggest you read it, Belle. Either way, that case is closed.
Closed. You sure about that?
Wonka?
Don't you think this puzzle is still missing some crucial pieces?
Come on. No need to beat around the bush with us, Belle.
That dude is
They
digging.
found Lise Clarkson's body.
What?
It was hidden deep within the Clarkson Food Delivery Services cold storage warehouse.
After 14 years, we finally discovered the body of the very first victim. Do you know what this means? That's why we're here. The first victim in the case he solved, Lise Clarkson. This is a photograph of what she looks like now. How will he react when he sees it?
Is there anything else we can look at? Nope. Alright. Welcome, Jimmy.
We're pleased.
Look at
that
this
her body
photograph.
turned up. Deeply pleased.
You claim to have closed this case, but now a lost body suddenly surfaced.
That's not his fault. I mean,
Aren't you curious
it's the
about
dead
the
body's
details?
fault, to be honest.
Body or not, we already solved that case. Lisa's body can't change anything now. And it certainly has nothing to do with us.
I suspect the body was stored there rather than abandoned, due to the unnatural state it was found in.
Yeah, holy shit. Salt is up before even Shamu. What the fuck?
She was found
Did you
frozen
sleep?
in a storage unit.
Were you sleeping in a storage unit?
Therefore, she looks exactly the same as she did when she disappeared. In fact, she's in such good condition that we can even determine the murder weapon and cause of death.
Well. Good for you.
I'll kill you, Chili.
Even stranger is how unbelievably beautiful she looks. At first glance, few would guess she was a murder victim at all. She looks more like a piece of art, or a mythological figure from a painting.
This keeps getting better and better.
Better and better?
Isn't that right, my fairy? A corpse as beautiful as a goddess. Sounds just like our story.
Yeah, I like Egg Dog better. Yeah.
Yes.
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 See? Even Zach likes it.
That went okay. Now I'm
Did
sure
it?
that Morgan's hiding something. I may be able to get what I want if we go deeper into the documents.
I mean, we did all the others. Just gotta go to the documents.
Isn't there someone else you should have talked to? Before coming to us. Such as...
We were unable to reach Patricia Clarkson. You look surprised. I thought you already knew. After all, you visited Louisiana last week. We assumed you met with her during your time there.
We haven't been to Louisiana. Not in 14 years.
Is that so?
We've been right here in our apartment this entire time. That man is our witness. Aren't you, Simon?
He's right. He didn't even take a single step outside on Christmas Eve.
That bastard.
Which means that I didn't get to either.
Are you positive about that? I took the liberty of checking some airline records. Last Friday, the name Billy Bishop was listed on a morning flight out of Boston.
Alright, so talk to Billy Bishop.
This is the fake name you used to use as an agent, isn't it?
No.
A mere coincidence.
Yet that's not all. That evening on the same day, a man with a large scar on his forehead allegedly purchased an '89 Cadillac from a small used car lot in Le Carré. He reportedly said he wanted something old, big, and strong. The owner of the car lot felt it was a strange order, so it stuck in his mind.
Our world is filled with mysteries. And they always have the most bizarre timing.
Smoking. True.
Incidentally, on the following day, an identical Cadillac was taken to a scrapyard in Trenton, New Jersey.
Oh yeah, I know of Trenton. Yep.
You can find that type of car anywhere.
Especially in Trenton, New Jersey.
Isn't that right, my fairy?
Who is it? This my fairy character you
You're
keep
not
speaking
supposed to talk about it.
You can't see her. Such bad manners.
Exactly. Who would go to New Jersey? It's the
You
worst.
barge into our apartment, yet you don't even care about who
Actually,
else is living here.
if you hide a body in Jersey, would anyone find it?
Dissociative identity disorder.
We might be onto something.
In the past, it was known as multiple personality disorder.
It's alright, Iwi. I live in New
You were
York, so I can
subjected
shit
to
on
an
it. It's
internal
fine.
probe only once during
I
your
will continue
career,
to.
correct?
But don't worry about it. You're okay. You're okay. No, I don't live there.
They suspected that you had DID, but you denied it.
I've been there a couple of times though. No,
And
I'm
no
not.
problems
Shut up,
arose
Chili.
during your test.
Piece of shit.
Is this how you dealt with the psychological profiler back then, too? Saying strange things, weaving unrelated matters together. Is that how you slipped through?
It's weird that it doesn't have like this auto advanced text
You're
thing.
free to draw your own conclusions, Belle. But my fairy clearly exists. She's been sitting right there on your lap this entire time.
Am I supposed to be worried?
Hey, stop it. No violence allowed in here, Belle. Wouldn't want to scare my fairy, now would we?
This dude just stares at her lap. I mean, I would too, but you know, again, she mentioned before, it's
You may
sexual
be wondering
harassment,
why we
dog.
decided to unearth all these old
But I mean-
files.
Everything happens for a reason.
But there wasn't much we could actually investigate
God damn it!
due
It
to the
sounded like I
damage
skipped
caused by the
something.
hurricane.
Then we assume you also questioned everyone who worked in the warehouse.
Of course. We questioned all the Clarkson Food Delivery Services employees who staffed the warehouse and its owner. But we still have yet to obtain any key testimonies.
Par for the course with a 14-year-old case, if you ask me.
Dude, when's the part where I can
Not to
do the
mention how bad the
investigating?
timing was. Most of the employees were on vacation.
So, you gave up on the investigation and came to see us instead. Remember what happened, my fairy? That warehouse. That man. So incoherent. Such a pain.
Hey, are you talking about the guy who managed the vault where Lisa's body was found? Yeah, I think he started working there in 2005. Remember, Aaliyah? You said he was a pain to deal with, too.
Why are there a bunch of milk cartons taped together?
The large man, yes? No need to answer. If you don't want to. I'm sure you've already put him under surveillance. Textbook FBI protocol.
Morgan's right. Everything happens for a reason. Even this messy room. There must be a reason for it.
Ask about the
Especially
pizza.
when it comes to those strangely tidy spots.
Yeah.
They're practically begging me to question them.
Ah, we're finally gonna know. Alright, so we'll handle the pizza thing last. I can't, there's no pile of DVDs, maybe that's it.
A stinking indulgence. And a massive DVD collection. You must live a very comfortable life.
One of the movies is Police Dogs.
We're retired, remember?
Retired in your 40s. I'm envious.
But who doesn't love movies, Belle?
I'm not a fan.
What?
Oh, that won't do.
I won't do. No, I would not.
You should dedicate all the free time you have to watching movies. It's practically an unwritten law. Films guide us. Films are filled with every important life lesson there is.
Is that so?
For example, They Live,
Oh, god damn it.
1988, directed by John Carpenter. That film taught us a valuable lesson. Always put on your sunglasses before a fight.
You know, you've got a point.
What?
Movies teach us about everything we need to know.
God damn it.
I learned about the right way to eat frozen pizza from Cobra. It's one of Stallone's best films.
Oh no.
Before that, I wouldn't be caught dead trying to eat frozen pizza. I thought it wasn't fit for human consumption, but that film changed my life.
Simon, that has nothing to do with the film. You're just talking about pizza.
Actually. We're back in it. We're back in it. It's the best game of all time.
MVA supplement
Jesus Christ.
and a home IV kit. It's probably filled with highly concentrated vitamin C.
Just drink orange juice, you
He
weirdo.
said that being on the verge of death is intriguing. But then why does he have such an elaborate home medical care setup? How does he truly feel?
Hey, tell me about all this orange
Do you
juice
like
you don't
fresh
drink.
vegetable juice?
Yeah, you coward.
Why would you think that?
There's a juicer in your sink that hasn't been washed yet. And do I smell the faint fragrance of baked beans? You didn't use much salt, did you?
What are you implying?
You don't put salt in your beans?
You just told me that you find impending death to be intriguing. That confused me. When I look around your room, all I can see are the many ways in which you're resisting death. Poly-MVA treatment, highly concentrated vitamin C IVs, fresh vegetable juice, vegetable protein without salt, gallons of vitamin D milk for fat and calcium.
The ambivalence, yes.
What?
What?
Two contradictory emotions, mixing, coexisting together. An adult, mature mind is never satisfied with only one response. It's common sense. Isn't that right, my fairy?
Is it? I bet you give this guy a cup of coffee, he's gonna be back to normal. 100, 100.
This room's
It's
a
a
total
pizza.
mess,
It's a pizza.
but certain spots look perfectly clean. Is it just a coincidence? No. There are no coincidences with this man. Mr. Morgan, I found several spots in this room that look strangely clean. Did you tidy up a bit because you knew we were coming?
Those are sanctuaries. They've existed from the start.
Sanctuaries.
That's right. Sacred places. Hovels for pure souls, if you will.
Were there originally objects in those hovels? Something you didn't want us to see?
The soul's still there. We haven't touched a thing. But we know you can't see anything. Hey, Simon, don't touch the sanctuary.
Jesus, don't yell at him like that, my god.
Sorry.
That's a sanctuary. Don't
My sanctuary?
ever touch it again.
What?
You've been watching us for 4.5 years, and you couldn't even figure that much out?
Oh boy, he's just shitting on Simon.
My bad. It's my first time actually coming inside, you know.
You're earning far more than you deserve, then. What were you doing all day in that black Suburban? We thought wiretapping was your specialty. Don't tell me. Crossword puzzles. What do you think, my fairy? 4.5 years. All that time, and what does he have to show for it?
Crossword puzzles? No way. Come on, I thought you knew. I'm a Sudoku guy.
God.
Agent Jones.
Oh, right.
Yeah, kick him out. Get rid of him.
He's completely taken control of the conversation. At this rate, we'll never get anywhere. I need to press him some more. Agent Jones. The briefcase isn't even that big. How long does he intend to keep that up? Does he have pizza menus stuffed inside there or something? Agent Jones? Did you find the files?
Oh, shit.
Mr. Morgan, do you recognize these files?
Maybe.
Whoa! Ow!
We told you. That's a sanctuary.
Let him go! Assaulting an FBI agent is an obstruction of
told you.
justice.
We told you. Go. Ah! Stay back. Stay back. Sanctuary. Stay. Surrounded. Ah! 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 Yeah.
Mr. Morgan?
Yeah, he may or may not have had some marijuana. Also, notice this is it's Zach instead of York. It's a little
Cut
detail.
my finger with that can opener this morning. I thought I stopped the bleeding, but it seeped through. How could I be so stupid? Everything should be fine now. I'm sorry for being so careless. I made sure to read through your file and learn about your condition. The color red. Such an unusual thing to fear. Please, accept my deepest apologies.
I'm sorry too, Morgan. I don't know what I was thinking. I'll never touch one of your sanctuaries ever again. And no more red, either.
Don't ever touch one again. I told them not to. Why would they do that? Make them go away. Sanctuaries. Don't touch. Stay away.
I mean, I'm sure Elias having a great time. Look at her.
Now, may we
Simon's
return
not
to our
having a good
discussion?
time. I'm not gonna touch her sanctuary. That's sexual harassment.
Don't worry. I won't let them touch you.
Zach is on one though.
I'll keep them away from us.
The 10 years have not been doing him well.
Strangely enough, this man has a fear of the color red. And I believe that fear is connected to the Greenville case.
Oh, she doesn't know.
Soon after Agent Jones started monitoring him, he was ordered to go through Morgan's trash. But he didn't find anything.
Smash is the worst video game
Morgan
of all
used
time.
this machine to cut up everything, from his mail to his supermarket receipts. Then he even went as far as taking out his trash in parts.
Did he really put trash in the shredder? If so,
This
genius.
is a very large shredder.
Smart. Amazing.
Is there something you don't want people finding out about?
Good question. But we never know when some curious civil servants may come and sift through our trash now, do we?
You're already retired. What are you so worried about?
By the way, we've been having this investigation for 40
just
minutes.
A simple habit.
I wish I was shitting.
From
It's
back when we were still on duty. Didn't they bang that into your head when you were up in Quantico? Some habits are hard to break, no matter how hard you try.
Here's another empty space.
Oh, it's another pizza.
What does the word sanctuary really mean to him? Hovels for pure souls. Could you tell me what exactly the word sanctuary means to you?
Sanctuaries are sanctuaries.
Most likely, but wouldn't it be weird to like
Nothing more and nothing less.
snort it like in a triangle format? Wouldn't you want it like as a square or a rectangle? Like you have to
That
angle
doesn't
it.
explain
You
anything.
know, it doesn't explain anything. You're right.
Why do you wish to know?
Illuminati. Yep, you're right.
Just curious.
That's it.
Belle. You're a much ruder person than you initially seemed to be.
I apologize for that.
Don't you agree, my fairy? What do our sanctuaries have to do with the investigation? If you're out of questions, then how about just going home?
Hey, mind if I jump in here?
Oh boy.
What is it, Simon? We hope you've got a real question for us.
Well, actually, I'm also a little curious myself. No one's supposed to touch any sanctuary, right?
That's what we said.
What about you, though? You can't even touch them yourself? Are there any extenuating circumstances?
What are you getting at?
I mean, I doubt if any of this really matters, but if no one can touch the sanctuaries, then how do you clean them?
He doesn't even answer.
The files on the
This
serial killings that
jackass.
shocked Washington State in 2010. Officially titled the Greenvale case. I never thought I'd take out files from a case I first heard about on the news.
Oh, yeah. Tell us about Deadly Premonition 1.
Mr.
Because
Morgan,
no one understands it.
I'd like to ask you some questions about this case now.
We don't want to remember that town.
Oof. Yeah, I figured.
I'm sorry, but there's no way around this. I remember hearing about this case on the news when I was still a student. A high school girl named Anna Graham was murdered, and the FBI stepped in to take over the case.
Not recently, but when it came out, I did.
I also remember it becoming a sprawled investigation due to evidence found in the victim's throat.
Which was like 10 years ago, so it's a little...
Is that correct? After that case, you went on sick leave for 2 years. And when you returned, you requested to be switched over to desk work. What happened?
That's a private matter.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to beat the first game. I'm sorry.
None of your business, Bill.
True?
Were you traumatized? It's a common problem with prolific agents such as yourself. But there's another possibility that may make more sense. Perhaps you simply finished making preparations.
I mean, the room they're in is a lot. It's very familiar. Like, it's similar to D4. This is Zach.
What are you
The character we
getting
played
at?
was Francis York Morgan until, well, the end. But you don't want to talk. Let's not talk about that.
Thinking too much about something will always turn it into a problem. The Greenvale case. Don't you think it resembles the Luke Carré case?
Read the report. We have nothing else to say.
I just need one more push. One more thing that can summon up the past.
Picture of a leaf. Wait, whoa, 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 buddy, whoa. I want to talk about the honeycomb in the jar, though.
Jar of honey with honeycomb inside it. There's nothing strange about it, but it still gives me a weird feeling.
That's royal jelly.
Huh?
You were staring at the jar, weren't you? Do you find it strange that there's honeycomb inside? We wanted to harvest royal jelly in its most natural state. The queen's main food source, created from the worker bee's secretions. It's a perfect food, filled with power, meant to fuel the birth of the next queen. By absorbing it into our own bodies, we too can acquire that power. Incidentally, did you know that all the worker bees are female?
No.
Guess they didn't teach you that at Quantico.
Got him, Zach.
Male bees are only born to inseminate. And they're born from unfertilized eggs to boot.
He's either onto something or he's on one. It's one of the two.
They have short lives and
might
don't even
actually
get
be both.
stingers. Sort of feels like a glimpse into the future of our society, wouldn't you agree?
Are you telling me that male bees are just that not even just bees, just males are just simping and that's it? Once the comes out, they're out. Like, is that it, Zach?
Women are gifted with the power to conceive.
Because if so, I think I'm alright with that
birth
life.
and nourish their children. But men are consumed with the job of providing women with the chance to do so. If women no longer had to rely on men for the seeds of life, they would soon cease to desire them, we believe.
I mean, it's getting very realistic. It's a problem.
Be careful, Simon.
Sweary?
Huh? Of what?
Your bell's already stolen the reins from you.
Alright, can we talk about the clock in the
It's
trash?
like another old antique. He collects milk cartons but treats valuable antiques like trash. What's going on in his head?
Is that supposed to be like a D4 reference right there?
The silver clock in that trash pile. Is that an H5?
That's right. John Harrison's 5th chronometer, completed in 1770.
Yeah, Simon's useless.
After many years, he completed it and presented it to the Board of Longitude in order to end their feud with him. That's only a replica, of course.
You like clocks?
I love clocks.
Clocks are amazing. Prime fruit of the human race's intellect. We took the invisible idea of time and manifested it in these.
Yeah, I love clocks too. Absolutely fascinating.
Shut the fuck up, Simon.
I disagree.
Dude, Aliyah is just a killjoy.
Oh? Why?
Fuck you mean you disagree?
Time is valuable precisely because it can't be seen. Yet nowadays, people can't tell what time it is unless it's measured in numbers. Talk about idiocy.
Oh, someone's horny.
I don't mean to side with the Board of Longitude, but remember, humans used to cross oceans with the stars alone. We have our eyes to read moon charts and study the sky.
All
We
right,
don't
woman,
need
go
clocks.
look at the sky right now and tell me what time it is, you piece of shit. Fucking hate people like
What if
this.
it's cloudy or storming?
All you need is courage and a love for adventure.
Go outside and take a walk. Enjoy the virus. Fucking Belia.
Hear that, my fairy? Courage and a love for adventure? Come on, Belle. Surely you know how many lives have been claimed by your pals' courage and adventure.
Hey, hold on a second here. That board of longitude thing. What the heck is that?
I mean, we are kind of crazy.
I mean, I've heard of it before.
At least we're not Simon, though. I mean, that's an oof.
I'm an FBI analyst, remember?
Talk about dodging a bullet.
I just sort of can't remember it right now. I know what it is, really. I'm telling the truth. Come on, Aaliyah, back me up here. Aaliyah?
Oh, back to ignoring him. Yep. Perfect. Alright, just give him the leaf.
Mr. Morgan, please look at this.
What did we just say? We don't want to remember Greenvale.
This isn't a photo from Greenvale. Look closely at it. Former Special Agent Francis Zach Morgan. This photograph predates Greenvale.
Oh, he doesn't like the leaf. I can change it if anything.
It's from the Carré case you worked on in 2005.
Please. Yeah, also that was a tree.
Red. Red tree. Red tree.
Yes, a red tree. Greenvale wasn't the first place you saw one of these.
A red tree in Greenvale.
The Greenvale case and the Lise Clarkson murder case. They're connected by these red trees, aren't they?
Red trees.
I don't know.
Places.
Colors weren't. Well, it was a lot of red in Deadly Premonition 1. But
Seeds.
Answer me.
I don't think he was like a beta about it.
What are these trees?
Red trees.
Maybe that boss fight really fucked him up.
Yes.
I want the truth. Tell me everything you know.
The red trees.
It did fuck me up, yeah.
You really did your homework. Well done, Belle. You're good. Damn good.
Are you ready to talk now? I want to know what went down in Le Carré in 2005.
Fine. We'll tell you. We'll tell you what happened in that town. Yes, it was that red tree. That red tree ruined my life. It was a sultry summer day. The sun comes down hard on you in the south, like a torrential downpour of demonic whispers. It all started back in that sweltering summer. We still had our best friend with us back then. The other me. My better half.
Oh shit, he's talking about York.